The Cure for All Diseases by Dr. Hulda Clark. The promise: step into a new world, a world without chronic diseases. Step out of your old world. It has kept you a prisoner. Try something new. The prison has no walls. It has only lines. Lines that mark the ground around you. Inside the lines are your old ideas. Outside are new ideas that invite you to step over and escape your prison. Dare to try these new ideas and your illness promises to recede. In a few weeks it can be gone. If you are very ill or chronically ill, you must have asked yourself many times, why have these problems chosen me? Will there never be a way to conquer them? You may be quite familiar with your doctor's explanation of your illness or your child's illness. A Coxsackie virus has entered your child's brain, causing inflammation, encephalitis there. You pray that your child's immunity will overcome it. You may be familiar, but so very helpless against the microscopic invader. If you had the proverbial 3 wishes, they would be: number 1, please spare my child's life. Number 2, please make it so my child doesn't have permanent damage. Number 3, please bless and guide the wonderful doctors and nurses who are keeping the oxygen tent going and are watching my child's temperature and vital signs. What if you could turn a dial and in 3 minutes kill every Coxsackie virus in your child's body? What if this had no side effects? What if the virus never came back? In this book you will learn how to do that. You will also learn why your child got encephalitis or other disease and how to prevent it forever. If this is too mind-boggling, just take it a step at a time. First, learn about the radio-type broadcasting that all living animals do. Second, find the station frequencies that your particular invaders broadcast at. Third, learn how to jam their frequency until they expire. It takes only minutes. Finally, learn how to make your own diagnostic and treatment devices. The instructions are simple enough for anyone. Only by putting this power in your hands will it be safe from government regulation, however well intended. Only 2 health problems, no matter how long and confusing is the list of symptoms a person has, from chronic fatigue to infertility to mental problems. I'm sure to find only 2 things wrong. They have in them pollutants and/or parasites. I never find lack of exercise, vitamin deficiencies, hormone levels, or anything else to be a primary causative factor. So the solution to good health is obvious. Problem: parasites. Simplest cure: electronic and herbal treatment. Problem: pollution. Avoidance. Simplest cure: avoidance. It is a valiant quest, the quest for health. With optimism in one hand and determination in the other, you too can work the miracles for yourself that my clients accomplished in the case histories. More good news is that it is not expensive. The cost will range from a few $100s to only a few thousand in order to eliminate both problems and cure your chronic diseases. Be a health detective. After curing your own diseases, teach your friends and family how it's done. Families are related and their problems are related. This should make the task easier. Keep a small notebook to become part of the treasured family legacy as much as photographs do. If your aunt, father, and brother had diabetes as well as yourself and all were cured after introducing them to this concept and technology, isn't this worthy of notes in your family's history? Notice what a strong line of inheritance there can be, not due to sharing genes, but due to sharing a roof, a table, a supermarket, and a dentist. Many problems can be disinherited. Cure yourself of retinitis pigmentosa, muscular dystrophy, the inherited kind, and break down your family's faith in the gene concept for these diseases. Bring hope to your family by proving diseases' true etiology. Bring respect back for your local genes that bring you hair color and texture, not hair loss. That bring you eye color, not eye disease. Your genes brought you the good things about your ancestors, not the bad things. Parasites and pollution brought you the bad things. Killing all your invaders is just the first step, though. It is indeed the life-saving step. But getting well is more than saving your life. Next comes a more tedious task of finding their sources. Where did they come from? Why did they invade you so massively? Why you? The story of our personal pollution unfolds as in a book. Look closely and you see the whole panorama of your numerous tiny invaders being held at bay by your valiant immune system, your white blood cells. You can see what they are fighting besides the invaders, your ill-chosen diet and lifestyle products. Your heart may go out to those tiny white blood cells. Never again, you may say, will you give them arsenic and mercury and lead. Never again cobalt and asbestos and freon. That great body of wisdom, your body, the same as listened to your 3 wishes, will reward you over and over as you cooperate with it until you have had not 3 but 30 wishes granted, each one seemingly as impossible as climbing Mount Everest. Your chronic yeast infection can go away. Your hair can stop falling out, might even grow back. Your body can become pregnant when you had already given up. Your fatigue can vanish. Your insomnia can be gone. Your warts can fall off. Your sight and hearing can sharpen. Your constant hunger can disappear. Health isn't just being free of sickness. Health is feeling great, feeling like laughing at funny things. Health is feeling grateful to be alive. It is feeling happy to see the sky and to see growing things and to feel confident in human society's progress. Health is remembering the good parts of childhood and believing you still have a lot of them. The discovery. What makes me think I can find things in the human body that a blood test cannot? What new technology makes this possible? Why is electronic testing superior in many ways to chemical methods? What are my claims of electrically killing parasites based on? In 1988, I discovered a new way to scan a body organ. It was electronic. We already can see an organ with a sonogram, X-rays, computerized tomography, CAT scan, or with magnetic resonance imagery, MRI. These techniques can identify abnormal shapes in an organ without having to explore or guess. But my new electronic technique can check for viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites, solvents, and toxins, and in addition is simple, cheap, fast, and infallible. Electricity can do many magical things. Now we can add detecting substances in our body to that list. The method rests on radio-electronic principles. If you match very precisely the capacitance and inductance properties of an external circuit so that its resonant frequency is the same as the emitted frequency coming from somewhere else, the circuit will oscillate. This means there will be positive feedback in an amplifier circuit. You can hear it, like when a public address system squeals. The external circuit I use is called an audio oscillator. Quite easy to build or buy. Your body provides the emitted frequencies. When you combine the audio oscillator circuit with your body and you hear resonance, then you have detected a match. Something in your body matches something in the circuit on the test plate. By putting a laboratory sample of, say, a virus on the test plate, you can determine if your body has that virus by listening for resonance. Hearing resonance is easy if you're a radio technician or musician. Others must patiently practice. The details are given in the bioelectronics chapter, page 457. You do not have to be an expert in anything to learn the electronic detection method, but a keen sense of hearing helps. In 1988, I learned a way to put anything on my skin, blindfolded, and identify it electronically in a few minutes. I could taste something without flavor and identify it electronically. The system worked fine for detecting things in the skin and tongue. Would it be reliable for internal organs too? A whole world of discovery lay ahead of me. I wanted to know what was in my inner ear causing tinnitus, in my eyes causing pain, in my stomach causing indigestion, and 1,000 other things. But behind the daily excitement of new discoveries, a gnawing